go to Capitol Hill. That's where Joe Khalil has been following this story. Joe, Platner had already had multiple accusations against him when it comes to his behavior with women. Now he seems to be facing a decision about his campaign. Can he keep going?
That's going to be the big question for Graham Platner right now. As you mentioned, he was already an embattled candidate with a lot of allegations, most of which he denied, but none as serious as this, which is a sexual assault allegation. This is not an anonymous one. This woman, as you mentioned, Jenny Rassicoat gives her name, says that in 2021, Platner forced himself onto her despite her objections. She also says that she had contemporaneous notes, and Politico, which reported this story out exclusively, says they interviewed people she talked to who verified some of this information, along with emails that she sent back and forth to a therapist and to another acquaintance whom she says she was warning about Platner and this behavior well before he ever became a candidate. So needless to say, this is a very serious allegation. For Platner's part, he is not dropping out of the race, at least not yet. What he did say is that he is temporarily rethinking his campaign, which is sort of leaving the door open to sometime down the road potentially pulling back. Take a listen to part of his video response to this really disturbing reporting.
I wanted to directly address the troubling, serious, and false allegations against me. Any accusation of non-consensual behavior is categorically false. So, regardless of the inaccuracy of the reporting, but mindful of the political reality it will inflict, we are taking the time to reflect on the best path forward for the state that I love, the people that I love, the movement I belong to, and the goal of defeating Susan Collins.
Now, we did reach out to the office of Senator Susan Collins. We haven't gotten anything back yet. Keep in mind that next week, Hannah, there is an important deadline in the state of Maine. At that point, Graham Platner still has the opportunity to drop out of the race, and the party would still have the ability to put someone else, some other name, in that spot. Although Platner is the person who Democrats in Maine elected to do this. He had been leading the polls quite significantly, and he won a primary. So where the party goes, where he goes, all of that is uncertain at this point. What we do know is that Platner has canceled all of the events on his schedule for this week. Not clear where his campaign goes from here, other than for him to say he is rethinking every step moving forward.